Do you want to know who is Savitar and why it's not Ronnie? Don't forget to watch to the end as I have even more interesting questions, and subscribe if you want to become part of Team Awesome. After The Flash episode 19 aired and we got a look at Savitar at the end of the episode, Twitter and YouTube exploded with the theory that Ronnie Raymond, Caitlin's fiancé and half of Firestorm, is Savitar. He died in the final episode of season 1 where he stabilized the singularity. Ronnie and Martin Stein merged so they could separate in the eye of the singularity and this way destroy it with their energy. Ronnie told Caitlin he had to try despite the danger. Ronnie and Martin merged into Firestorm and flew towards the singularity to help Barry. As the singularity began to collapse on itself, the two separated and Ronnie was lost in the process, leaving Caitlin and the others mourn his death. The open question here is, how would Ronnie get the speed and how could he be the first speedster? Maybe he used the Philosopher's Stone, but if you think about it, how would it fit plot-wise for the TV show? Every movie and TV show use the same principle of foreshadowing events so the viewer could subconsciously follow the laid out hints, and even if the reveal happens at the last moment, the viewer can say, oh, that was this Easter egg in episode XY. In the last shot of episode 19 we could get a glimpse of the back of Savitar's head and his hair. We could argue that his hair looks very similar to Ronnie's hair, but Ronnie had always short hair at the back and little longer on the top. And who is the other one who has long dark emo hair? So who is Savitar is still the question. I think story wise it makes more and more sense that future Barry is Savitar. He is the only one who makes the most sense if you think about Killer Frost's reaction when she finally saw Savitar's face. So we need to ask ourselves the question, who is the one person Caitlin, or better said Killer Frost, would immediately follow? But we can't forget in this case it's not Caitlin, it's Killer Frost. She is bad, and not just bad, she is a villain. So what do you think? To whom would Killer Frost gravitate more, to the good person and love of Caitlin's life, Ronnie Reynolds, or the villain version of Barry Allen the Flash? Personally, I think she would gravitate more to the bad version of Barry Allen the Flash. And we shouldn't forget what Savitar said through Julian in episode 15, I am and always be your biggest enemy, Barry. And like I said in the other video, the biggest enemy Barry ever had was himself, because he caused the most problems to himself. Then we could ask ourselves, but how can future Barry be Savitar if present Barry reassembled Team Flash in the future and future Barry was again on the right track? I can answer you with another question. What if future Barry even further in the future loses the whole team or just Joe and gets broken again? This way he would blame present Barry for reassembling the team and causing him to lose everything. We also can't forget the biggest hint in the plot, which points to the fact that future Barry is the one who becomes Savitar, is the fact that even future Barry does not know who Savitar is, even as he trapped him in the Speed Force. Is this just a giant plot hole, or is it a plot convenience so that everything falls better into place at the end? Don't forget to subscribe and become part of Team Awesome. Share your thoughts about the last episode with me in the comments, and if you like the video don't forget to leave a like as it helps a lot. You're awesome and I see you in the next video.